Good morning, guys. Today we will see second topic, motivation, from this third unit. Okay, actually we have started our third unit in previous lecture. We have covered our main two introductory part, that is directing and controlling. Okay, then we have studied in detail. We have started directing part. So in directing part there are four elements. So from four elements we have covered our first element, that is leadership. Then second element is what? Your motivation. Third element is your communication. Okay, and fourth one is your coordination. Okay, so these four elements we need to understand for this directing part. Okay, so actually directing, it includes four elements mainly. First one is your leadership, that we have covered in your last lecture. Now second is your motivation, third one is your communication, and fourth one is your coordination. Okay, so we have covered your leadership. Now we will see the motivation. Second element of this directing is what? Motivation. So what do we mean by motivation first? So what is the definition of the motivation? So motivation, actually it means it is a process of stimulating people. Okay, so we need to stimulate peoples, or we need to inspire peoples to achieve their objectives. Okay, so motivation means a process of stimulating people to action to accomplish the desired objectives. Okay, so it means what? We need our manager should have such quality or such characteristics that he will stimulate or he will inspire all his employees to achieve their targets. Okay, so to achieve their objectives or achieve their targets in a given time. So this is about your motivation. So simply it is nothing but we need to stimulate all the employees or all the subordinates to achieve their objectives. Okay, so what is the importance of the motivation? So by stimulating or by motivating people, we can achieve our organizational objective, or we can achieve a daily target given to the employee. Okay, so importance of the motivation is what? It will help in satisfying needs of the employees. Okay, so motivation, it will helps to the satisfying needs of the employees. Second one is what? It will change the negative attitude to positive attitude. If some subordinates or employees are in a negative attitude that we cannot complete the given target in a given time, or if suppose there are a target of 100 products per day for every employee, but the employees think like that they cannot complete this target in this given day. So in this case we need to change their negative attitude towards the positive attitude. It means we need to change their attitude from not completing to that they will complete the given target in given time. So it will help, since motivation will help to all employees to change the negative attitude to a given positive attitude. Okay, then third one is what? It helps in introducing changes. Okay, so whatever the changes we need to imply on the employees, so the motivation is the main part to change the attitude of the employees. Then fourth one is what? It will improve the level of efficiency of the employees. So obviously we can say that if the targets are completing in a given time by the employees, then we can say that it will increase the efficiency of the employees. And last one is what? Creating friendly and supportive relationships. So as we know that if the targets are completed in a given time, then there will be a healthy relationship between the managers and employees, because manager will be happy due to the completion of their objectives. So motivation will lead to create a healthy environment or supportive relationship between the subordinates and his superior. Okay, so these are the importance of the motivation. So first one is what? It will help to satisfy the needs of employees. Second one is it will change the negative attitude to positive attitude. Third one is it will help to introduce the new changes towards the employees. Fourth one is what? It will improve the level of efficiency, or it will improve the productivity of the employee, and it will create the friendly and healthy relationship between the managers and his employees. Okay, so these are the importance points related to your motivation. Okay, now we will see the types of motivation. So there are 4 types of motivation. First one is what? Positive motivation. Second one is what? Negative motivation. Third one is what? Monetary motivation. And fourth one is what? Non-monetary motivation. So positive motivation and negative motivation. So what should be the difference? So okay, there are 2 ways to execute or to achieve the objectives given by the employees from the managers. Okay, so first one is what? Your positive motivation. Second one is what? Your negative motivation. So in positive motivation, so actually it induces people to do work in the best possible manner and to improve their performance. So positive motivation, it means what? The managers or the superiors will stimulate all his subordinates or all his employees to do their work in best possible manner to complete the given target. Okay, or to improve their performance, the managers or superiors will stimulate all his employees in a best possible manner. So this leads to a positive motivation. So for example, when a boss tells his subordinate that if they achieve the target on given time, they will give the promotion. Okay, so promotion, on the basis of the promotion, the boss will say say to his all employees that if they complete their targets, then the employees will be promoted. So that is nothing but your promotion. But in negative motivation, the boss will say that if you cannot complete your target, then I will I will give you the demotion. So this is the negative motivation. So positive and negative motivation, these are the ideas which are exactly opposite to each other. So first one is what? They will stimulate all his employees to complete their works, and they will give the carrot to the all employees, or they will give some challenges that if they will complete their work in a given time, then they will promote to the next level. But a second, negative motivation, in negative motivation, they will threaten all his employees, or they will give a threat to all his subordinates that if they cannot complete their work in given time, then they will give a demotion to his all subordinates they will give the demotion. So these 2 things are the types of the motivation. Why? Because in first case, all employees will complete their work on the basis of promotion. But in second case, all employees also try to complete their work, because if they couldn't complete their work, then they will get demotion. So the fear will stimulate them to complete their work. Okay, so this is about your positive motivation and negative motivations. Okay, so negative motivation is generally resorted to when positive incentive does not work. Means if the promotion idea will not work, then this negative motivation idea will work. Okay, so an example of the negative motivation is what? When a boss tells his subordinate, if you do not achieve the target on a time, then I will give the demotion. So obviously every employee try to complete their target in a given time, because they who wants to who wants to get a demotion. So that's why all employees try to complete their targets in a given time. So this is about your negative motivation. Now next one is what? Your monetary incentives and non-monetary incentives. These are also the types of motivation. Now monetary incentives is what? So bonus. This is like an bonus. Okay, so if the employees are completing their targets on given time, then they will get a bonus or monetary incentives. Okay, so those incentives which satisfy the subordinates by providing them rewards in the terms of rupees. Okay, it means what? Boss will say to all his employees that if you complete your target in a given time, then I will give a reward in terms of rupees. So obviously if they complete their target, they will get the rupees. So obviously all employees will try to complete their target in a given time. So this type of motivation is known as monetary incentives. Okay, and money has been recognized as a cheap source of satisfying the needs of people. Okay, here money is the main resource to satisfy or to execute the plan in a very efficient manner. Okay, so money is also helpful to satisfy the social needs by possessing various material items. Okay, here is the, so therefore the money is the main resource to complete or to get completed their targets in given time. Okay, and in non-monetary incentives, actually non-monetary incentives means award system. Okay, so besides the monetary incentives, there are certain non-financial incentives which can satisfy the ego and self-actualization needs of the employees. Okay, so non-monetary system includes the award systems to the employee. Okay, so based on the performance of the employee, they will be awarded. Okay, quarterly, half yearly, yearly. Okay, such type of systems are considered to be a non-monetary incentives. Okay, the incentives which cannot be measured in terms of money, which are called as non-monetary incentives. Okay, and non-financial incentives can be of the following types. First one is what? Security of service, means safety of the job. Second one is what? Praise or recognition, means award system. And third one is what? Promotion opportunities, means the employee will get promoted to the next level. So this is about your non-monetary incentives. Okay, so we have studied 4 systems. That is, first one is what? Your positive motivation, negative motivation. Third one is what? Your monetary incentives. Fourth one is your non-monetary incentives. Now we will see the motivation theories. So there are different motivation theories. We will see one by one. So there are 4 motivation theories. First one is what? Fear and punishment theory. Second one is what? Your reward theory. Third one is what? Your carrot and stick theory. And fourth one is what? Your Maslow's hierarchy needs. Okay, so first we will see fear and punishment theory. So in fear and punishment theory, managers developed a strategy of forcing people to work by threatening to punish or dismiss them or cut their rewards if they did not work well. Okay, so here manager will develop a system that he will say or he will direct